Well, but Maggie is she's had quite a up and down ride over the first season and now handful of season 2 episodes. Where do you kind of see her going in the next batch of episodes? Is she kind of getting her own self-confidence and being able to let some of those bad influences behind her?
I think that at the beginning of this season, Maggie sort of wanted to keep her head down because I think she never experienced that level of explosion.
Rolling quietly.
So I think she really felt like a terrible person. I don't think she's used to that. So she got really focused on college and building herself, and that she usually would never pay attention to. And then as she starts to sort of wind her way back into being social, I think that some bad habits come back in terms of who she decides to attach herself to or what she thinks of herself. And I noticed that most of her bad habits come when she doesn't lose herself as opposed to when something's going on. So as soon as she starts feeling bad about herself, stuff just spirals horrifically out of control.
Does she have some better influences in her life from, in the episodes that are to come? Are we going to kind of, we didn't have Mouse trying to help her with college, and then she kind of spiraled a little bit, and then she got her control back. But are we going to see her kind of steadily stay on the healthier side of things for a while?
Well, that would be telling. I think that Carrie and Mouse and Walt are specifically really stabilizing influences on her. I think the reason that she is alive is because they come in and sort of set her straight or make her feel loved or make her feel like she's useful to someone else for love and support or whatever. So I think gradually getting back into their friend group and having everyone realize that people are human and they make mistakes, I think that does steady her a lot.
What's her relationship with Sebastian like?
Sebastian and Maggie, hilariously, and everyone's going to kill me for saying this, but I think they make really good friends. I think they have a similar sense of humor. I think that they're similarly isolated for different reasons, and no matter how much they try to come in and hit the mainstream with everyone else, they sort of get isolated and they get themselves into situations that other people don't. And they are the only people that they can end up relating to in those situations. And it's funny now because they're not supposed to talk.
Right.
But they keep drifting back into the same kind of space because I kind of think they're birds of a feather in a weird opposites attract kind of way.
Right.
So right now, he's really mad and blaming the whole thing on her, and I think she's just taking it because everybody's so angry that she just wants to stay out of the way. But this season sees her finding her stride a little bit more, so she starts to chat back to and be a little bit more individual, which is really fun to play because Austin Butler is the nicest human being on the face of the planet. So.
Is there a romantic spark there, do you think, at this point? Is there a romantic spark there at this point, do you think?
I think that it's hard for there not to be when you have someone who understands your situations and your feelings, and you understand their feelings. So regardless of who they think they should be spending time with, if they keep drifting back to you, I think there's a natural chemistry. But I don't think either of them are really thinking about it at this point. I don't think they're leaning towards each other. I think they just feel sort of kicked around by life and that it ends up fencing them in together.